You guys, I'm so excited. I was getting Halloween decorations out of the attic and I found a whole bunch of cars that I had not put on this shelf. So today I'm going to go through all of them and we're going to keep the ones that we're going to add to the shelf, and we may even give some to my son. So without further ado, let's open all of them and find out what they are. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Those of you that don't know me, my name is Joe. I run a Turo business here in Jacksonville, Florida. We have about 11 vehicles, and today we're going to shift our focus a little bit to our car collection, our die-cast car collection, and we have a whole box that's in the garage that I need to bring inside, and we're going to find out what cars I completely missed and forgot about that were supposed to go on the shelf. I have not opened this box at all, so I have no idea what's even inside the box. So we're gonna find out if we have any duplicates, and if we do, we'll probably save them for my son, just because I wanna be a giving dad. Okay, and here's the box. Oh. So, without further ado, let's go check out what's inside this box. So, back when I was living in Michigan, we had a lot of these boxes just packed like this. They're even labeled. They were packed by movers when we lived there, and these cars have been untouched. So we're going through all of them for the first time and finding out what we got. I think there are 12 of them in here. So we're gonna grab the 12 that are inside this box, and then I also bought 3 more. All right, so our first car is a Porsche Cayman S. So that's what it looks like. You can tell how dusty it is and how long it's been sitting inside this box for. We have about 7 Porsches already on the shelf, so this one's gonna be a little bit of a challenge to get on there, but we don't have this one on the shelf as of right now. We don't have a duplicate, so this one we're gonna keep. Next we have a BMW 645 Ci. So this one's an interesting one. It's in like a, maybe kind of like a grayish green color, but I can tell you right now we have this one already. And there it is. It's in a blue color. It's kind of dusty, but we already have this exact car. So this is going to be a duplicate. One of these is going to be a duplicate. If you have an idea which one I should keep between these 2 colors, let me know in the comments and I will give the other one to my son. Next up, we have a 1950 Ford, and we actually just bought the 1949 Ford that's sitting right up there. So it'll be interesting to know if there are any major differences between this one and that one. I'll tell you right now, if I'm gonna give this one to my son, he's probably not even gonna care because it's a classic car and he's not really into classic cars like I am, so we'll see. But either way, we're gonna definitely pull this one out and we'll make comparisons and check that one out, and we'll see if it's worth keeping both. Technically, it is 1 model year difference, so maybe there's some differences there. So far, just looking at the 2 of them, I don't really see a whole lot different. Next is a 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle. Again, we're kind of starting to get into the second row and it's still dusty, but 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle, really, really nice car. I definitely do not have this one up there, so we're gonna be adding this one to the collection. So we have some Camaros right here, so we're probably just gonna work to kind of squeeze it in there. However, I just bought a hardtop Chevelle that I'll show you a little bit later that also has to get somehow integrated with this one. So I got a little bit of a challenge. Next is a Shelby Series 1. So we definitely don't have this one in the collection anywhere. So I'll have to look and find out who made this. I mean, it's a Shelby, but trying to figure out where to get it within the shelf to where it makes sense. But pretty cool looking car. So we're definitely gonna be keeping this one too. Next we have the first generation Mini Cooper. So that's pretty cool. We actually don't have any Mini Coopers in our, I don't know what you want to call this, collection, fleet, whatever it is, but we're definitely going to be keeping this one, but it's pretty cool. It's in like a gold color, and it looks like all the doors and the hood and the trunk are all functional, so that's kind of cool. Next we have an Audi RS4 Cabriolet. The trunk is already open, and actually the sticker for the license plate is kind of peeling off in the back. I don't know if you can see it that well. This one is definitely going to be staying in the collection too. I don't have a ton of Audis. All I have is an Audi TT and an e-tron, and it's all the way over there. So this one's going to get added to the collection, so we'll be up to 3 Audis. Next up, another nice classic. This is a 1969 Ford Torino Talladega. So we'll get this one in there as well. Trunk is already open, but we have, looks like functioning hoods, functioning door, or functioning hood. I don't know why there's more than one hood. And then functioning doors and the trunk. And it's in this really nice maroon color. I actually really like this a lot. So definitely going to be adding this one in with the Fords. Next we have a 2007 Shelby GT 500. This one's pretty cool. It's a 40th anniversary. This one is really beat up. It's got a really bad box, but this one looks pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to take this one out of the box. I don't have this generation Mustang on the shelf. The closest that we have is the 2013, I believe this one is. 2015. So it's a 2015 GT. So this was the first body style of the Mustang that they made looking like this. So that's pretty cool to be able to add it to the collection and have it with the other Mustangs. So pretty awesome. Of course, as I say, we're gonna add more Audis. I get another Audi. So this one is the Audi R8, the first generation, I believe. Doesn't say the year. A lot of these don't say the years on them anymore, but pretty cool. I really liked this car when it came out. So I'm pretty excited to be able to add this one to the collection too. And we've got 2 left. So we have the 1967 Ford Mustang GTA Fastback. I can already tell you right now that I have the exact same car. So I got one in black and one in green. So again, if you have any comments on which one you think I should keep, let me know in the comments, and the other one's gonna end up going to my son. I'm gonna let you know too, any car that's going to go to my son is going to get destroyed. So he's still playing. He's not in the collecting phase like I am. So, you know, make sure that you choose wisely on which one would be the better one to display and which one would be the better one to beat up. And last but not least, we have another 1969 Ford Torino Talladega. The fact that 2 of them were in the same box was very interesting. This one is also pretty smashed up. I'm not as big a fan of this color. This is more of a black color. And the other one, because of that maroon, there's like a flat paint on the top of the hood that actually looks really nice in contrast with that color. So this might be a car that's going to go to my son. I might just make the executive decision. But if you think I should keep this one for some reason over the maroon one, let me know. And I'm willing to listen to what you have to say. I just came back from outside, so that's why my glasses are sunglasses now. But we have the 3 new cars that I bought. We have the Aston Martin, I think it's pronounced Valkyrie. If you have a different way to pronounce it, let me know. But this one is pretty cool. We only have one Aston Martin. It's right above where I have the box pointed here. So we'll get this one added into the collection too. The English cars are going to be kind of hard to get in here, but we'll make it work. And then we bought a 2009 Nissan GTR R35, so I really like this car too. I only currently have one Nissan, and it's a 350Z, so this one's going to go right next to it. And last but not least, we have the 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 Sport Coupe. So this one is, like I said, more of a hard top. I think it's a hard top. Actually, I'd say this is more of a kind of vinyl top, but we're going to be adding this one in with the other 1971 Chevelle, and we'll figure out how we're going to make that work. All right, so this required a lot of maneuvering in order to get everything to fit. So I'm going to try my hardest to pick up on all the new cars that I added. So here's 2 right here. There's 1 right there. There's 2 up there. 1 right here. 1 right there, 1 up there, and I'll explain why I added this one in. 2 right here, 1 down there, and 1 right there. So that brings us to 12 new cars added onto the shelf. That gives us a total of 170 cars on this shelf. That is a lot. But there are some things that I need to get done in order to make this a complete change and everything's good to go. So on this shelf back here, if you're going to notice there's a car that's running sideways, we need to get a shelf that's going to be able to lift that up so that you can see it better. And then we did the same thing over here. We have an Alfa Romeo in the back. So these are all the Italian cars, so we're gonna raise that one up so it will I don't know if it's necessarily going to be on the shelf with the Ferraris, but it's definitely going to be somewhere over here with the Italian cars. And lastly, the reason why I decided to keep the 1950 Ford is because this one actually shows the top, where that one on the top is actually a convertible. And in order to open the trunk, you have to move the tire back in order to open the trunk. So a little bit of a quirk that other cars don't have. So I decided to keep this one and add it into the collection as well. But as far as the duplicates, which ones would I keep? You've got the green and black Mustang. You've got kind of like a grayish blue, and then you have the dark blue BMW down there. And then we have the maroon and the black Ford Torino. So which one do you think I should keep? Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear your feedback on which one I should keep and which ones I should give away. And with that being said, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the diecast collection. If you like this content, give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if you enjoy watching our content, watching this channel. We do everything from Turo stuff related to our business to things related to our diecast cars and everything else in between. If you are looking to list a vehicle on Turo, feel free to send me an email. I'll include my email address in the description. And also, if you are looking to share a vehicle and you want us to manage it for you, also send me an email and let us know. I would love to talk to you about whether that works. Mainly for you, as I've always said, this is not a business for me. I want to make sure that you feel like you are getting your worth if you decide to do something like this. If you're looking to rent a car in Jacksonville, make sure you visit achuerentals.com. We have everything from compact cars, and we still have that minivan ready to seat 7 passengers nice and comfortably. We got a video coming up pretty soon on that one as well. Pretty short one, but informative as far as a small maintenance item that we needed to get taken care of. So keep an eye out for that video as well. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day.